Practice is just about to get underway here at the Bahrain International Circuit. This track boasts plenty of opportunities for overtakes, so it's up to the drivers to make use of the time to get comfortable with the track conditions. That's if they want to capitalise on those opportunities later.
So here we go, hello and welcome to episode 3 of my F1 career mode. Here we are in our first attempt around the track on practice. Things looked okay. I've definitely done better around this track, but you know, we didn't look absolutely amazing for pace in practice 1. That was a track acclimatization session, and we looked okay there. There we are in 8th place on the hard tyres, so only Valtteri Bottas going faster than us on hards. We're nearly as quick as Daniel Ricciardo, who was on soft, so that does look promising. For those that don't know it, soft tyres are quickest, medium and hard are the slowest. Here we are in practice 2. It looks like we're on a qualifying pace program here. So this is pretty much running as fast as we can, seeing what sort of level we can get to for qualifying. And there we go, we set a 132.1. And that's a pretty good time, and it puts us in a good position. And for practice 2, we were actually the quickest by nearly a full second. Here's a clip from practice 3 now. Looking even quicker. I just set the fastest sector 1, the fastest sector 2. We come round the final corner. Over a second down. This is on medium tyres as well, so this is a very, very good lap.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
That's decent. And 134 on mediums. We won't be running mediums for the qualifying, we'll run softs, but mediums is what we'll have for the majority of the race, so it's definitely a good indication of our pace.
And that's it, practice is officially over.
And after practice 3, we look pretty good. 5th place, we take that as a qualifying position. Daniel Ricciardo right there with us, so it's good to see him up there. And yeah, I mean, we'll see how we develop in qualifying. So here we go, our first lap, qualifying. We begin. New webcam there for you, or GoPro it actually is. This is a corner that's caused us a lot of problems. It's super fast into, and then you're braking all the way down to gear 2. It's not easy. There's DRS before and after that corner, so it's a great chance for overtaking. See if we can do anything like that in the race. Remember, this is our first qualifying lap, so it's fresh soft tyres, it's full ERS deployment, it's full richness on our fuel. We are really gunning for it. Into a DRS zone, another quick zone of this track. Again, another big braking corner at the end of it. It's a tough track, it really is. Daniel Ricciardo goes fastest with a 133. We are over a second down on Ricciardo though, so we should be good to set a very fast lap time here. 2 more corners left, or maybe 1 more corner, can't remember. This is the final corner, yep. As we come down the straight, 100 metres from DRS, there's DRS enabled now, coming in for a 131.591.
Good job.
That is the fastest lap as it stands.
Complete. Let's review our top 3 today.
But we did go round a lot more times. We gave it everything we could. But that is all we could do. 5th place position, not bad. Daniel Ricciardo has a bit of a disaster. He's down there in 18th, or was it 17th? It's a proper disaster for Ricciardo. But it looks good for us. We're going into the race in 5th position.
We go racing today around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit, with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
So it looks like we're pitting lap 6 again, same we did last race. It worked out for us then. We're going to head out on our formation lap here. We've got Verstappen, Bottas ahead of us.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
So, we line up. End of the formation lap. The start of the race.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Here we go. It's lights out and away we go here in the Bahrain Grand Prix. We get a pretty bad start. Verstappen and Bottas ahead of us. It looks like we've got challenge here from Leclerc and Butler on our left. And we dive in very late. And we're going to make contact there with Vettel. And we're still rubbing against him. And we are through though. We get warned for the contact. We are up into second position in the Bahrain Grand Prix. Vettel's going to be hard to fend off though. He's got a much faster car than us. But we do hold him through that corner. We've given Hamilton a lovely lead with that contact with Vettel, and we've pretty much handed this race to him if he doesn't make any mistakes. We make a mistake, going a bit wide into that corner. Vettel right behind us.
Well done.
Pit lane happy with that. Pit crew happy with that. Another hard corner here. No DRS, remember, till lap 3 of this race. Skip forward onto the big straight. Vettel's going to challenge us here, I would assume. Here he comes in our slipstream. Going for the inside. We block that off. We give it back to him though. We brake late, very late, and we are going to get round. Vettel is still there. But we do hold him off as we have the inside line into the next corner. Looks like Bottas challenging Vettel behind. That might give us a bit of time to open up some space. Bottas was definitely very close to going round us there. But we are holding them off as things stand. In our Renault, they're quite far back at this point. If we can nail our corners, do everything right, which is saying a lot with 12 laps left of this race. As we skip forward again to the end of lap 2 down this big straight. How close is Vettel behind us? Hamilton sets the fastest lap. DRS is on, and here comes Vettel with DRS, a lot more pace than us. Are we going to hold him off this time? He's around the inside. We have the inside line to the next corner though, and we do still hold him off. We remain in second place of the Bahrain Grand Prix. But here comes Vettel again, this time absolutely creaming us for pace. We've got Bottas right behind us. We don't want to let him slip in as well. We are still on the podium here, and that would be a great achievement for us. Run a bit wide into that corner. Not going to give us the best entrance to the next corner. Down to gear 2 here. We make contact with Vettel. That's poor driving really. Yellow flag did temporarily come out for that.
Green flag.
We're going to the DRS zone. This time it's our turn to have the DRS on Vettel. Bottas will have it behind. Daniel Ricciardo is out of the race. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he crashed or if he had some technical difficulty. But that is not good for Renault. And it means I need to get as many points as I possibly can. Bad gear change there. Let's Vettel get away from us.
Race is over. He's dropped out.
Verstappen over a second behind us, so he will have no DRS. Here we go. We've got the DRS this time. Lap 4.
where
on
we
Vettel.
expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Very, very slow corner at the end of this. Do you risk going in fast? We do. And we do make contact and we're spinning. And we managed to just about hold it. That's going to give Verstappen a huge gain on us. Disastrous there. We worked so hard to get within touching distance of Vettel. And just got a bit impatient. We should have waited our time. That wasn't the time to overtake at all. We skip forward to lap 6. This is our pitting lap. The question is, will Vettel come in?
Reduce ERS deployment.
Vettel comes in on the same stop. We won't get the undercut on him.
Box this lap, please.
And looks like Vettel is going into the pit. So all we can really hope for is a very fast pit stop. But you know, it's going to have to be over a second quicker than them. There goes the Ferrari. I paused by accident. Bottas, Hamilton out there. Vettel ahead of him. We go out. What will the traffic be like? Quick vape. Got to keep that nicotine high. Here we go. Vettel is very far ahead of us though. No traffic for us by the looks of it, but we brake very, very late. You can hear the audible anger. We've got some catching up to do here. We skip forward a bit after a few more people have pitted. We're in position 6. We've got Kubica in front of us. That was an exemplary example of how you take that turn. Here we go, DRS on Kubica. We'll go for the outside line. We're going to be shoved off the track a bit. We're in Kubica's slipstream now and we want to get past him as soon as we can. Do we touch there maybe? We are round. Inside line of Kubica.
Whatever the problem was, we're coming back up to speed.
That was Bottas who had a problem. They're saying that they fixed it now. Here comes Bottas on Kubica. Got to make sure he doesn't get us as well. He will hit us. And hit us again. And Bottas is through. That's going to leave us, after all pits are done, in 4th position because Bottas has already pitted. And there we go. We do move down to 4th. No podium this time as we go too heavy. We hit Bottas. And we get away with that again. He just slowed us down. If he didn't slow us down, we would have flown off that corner. We broke far too late again. Too many mistakes in this Grand Prix for us so far, but we do remain in 4th position. Closing in on Bottas now. Oh, it will be great to get round him. If we get round him with 5 laps left of this Grand Prix. Again, the corner's taking pretty well. Bottas going to get good exit. Just under the required amount of fuel that we need. Turn that down. The ERS is down as well. We need to save some charge. We're going to save it for the big straights. Do everything we can to get round him now. We are closing in. If we get a good exit out of this corner, it's not great. We do skid a tiny bit there. Verstappen over a second behind us. We should be safe from him. No mistakes is crucial now. Back on the accelerator. Back into the DRS zone. We've made a mistake at this corner a lot of times. We are gaining on Bottas here, a lot of speed. We try for the inside line. He defends us. We could have gone very wide. Another audible reaction of pain. And that really gives Verstappen an opportunity. He was only a second off us. Where is he now? He's right behind us. We're defending hard here. We know if we lose this position, we drop down to 5th. And that's just not going to be good enough. There's no progress on our last race.
Gap to car in front is 2.5 seconds.
So now I think attention switches to, rather than catching Bottas, we need to defend against Max Verstappen. We've run a bit wide there again. We need to start concentrating. Big mistakes happening. Now Verstappen's got DRS. He will close on us quickly. Here he comes. We've got the racing line. He goes down the inside line and he does have us. He is through. We make contact with the back of him. I mean, it looked like I was blaming Verstappen there, but really, I think that was my fault. We have to stay with Verstappen. We have to stay in DRS range. Leclerc miles back. We don't need to worry about him. Not the best corner again. Doesn't give us a great exit. But here comes the DRS zone. We are catching Verstappen, but we'll be keen not to make the same mistake we made in this corner. We do go for the inside line, and we do have it. Possibly Verstappen's going to take it back though. We go round the outside and do take the position back. What battle this is proving to be. We have caution, we have a yellow flag out. Verstappen can't go past us. I'm not sure what's happened. Bottas in front of us, and Bottas is gone off the track there. He's out. Bottas is out.
From the race.
He must have had some sort of engine problem, engine failure, something along those lines. But it gives us a podium position if we can hold off Max Verstappen. Again, that corner taken badly.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
The possibility of podium seems to be scaring me a bit. I'm making mistakes. How close is Verstappen? You can see his arrow there. He is close. Not close enough to make any sort of attempt around me though. Coming up the second final straight here into the last corner. We are really struggling for any sort of electrical power. ERS is at 25. Here's the DRS zone. Verstappen's closing in. This doesn't look good. We're on to hot lap for ERS. Fuel mixture on rich. Verstappen goes around the outside. We try and defend. He's got too much pace on us though. Brake late again. And do get round. Verstappen's there again. No, we just need to hold that inside line. Onto the curb, but we do stay safe. We get DRS for that because briefly Verstappen was ahead of us. Two laps left of this Grand Prix and it's going to be a nail biter. No serious mistakes yet. We got away with a pretty big crash on Bottas. It span us out, but we didn't quite lose control, luckily. Rarely that happens in an F1 car. Now we seem to be opening up a bit of gap on Verstappen, but that gap is going to close every single time we get DRS. He gets DRS. And unfortunately there's 3 DRS zones on this track, and they're all nice and long. Here he goes, he's going to have DRS again. He does seem a bit further back from us. But here he comes! Inside blocked! When he get round, we go a bit wide, but he's not round us. We hold him off at the most dangerous overtaking corner. Oh dear, he is right there. This time he goes round, and this time can we defend? We do still hold on, unbelievable here.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
1 lap of fuel left. ERS deploy on low. We need to save as much as we can for that final few corners. Not much chance for Verstappen to get round us here. Go around that slow one into DRS. Verstappen is right behind us. Been niggling away at us for the last 4 laps or so. We're be a brilliant, brilliant result if we can hold this position. Now he's dangerously close. He's definitely got the pace on us. We really, really try and defend, but a back gear change doesn't help us out. And it just doesn't commit in the corner. He gives us the space, probably rightfully so, but he's right behind us with DRS. We both actually have DRS this time.
This is your final lap of the race.
As we block, he drops back in behind us. We're down to gear 1, not the correct gear for that corner. How close is Verstappen? Close enough to worry about. Nine seconds off of Vettel. Verstappen only 0.2 behind us. We need to make sure we make it as hard as possible for him to get round. We've just done a pretty bad sector 1 by our standards. Here we go into sector 2. He's dropping off a bit. We're racing well. We are looking good.
Our gap to the car in front
We just
is
set our fastest
9.8
sector
seconds.
2. What a time to do it. The fastest we've been around the middle of this track. Holding off Verstappen. Hamilton sets the fastest lap and wins the race. We come round the final corner with Verstappen behind us. And we are going to finish third in the Bahrain Grand Prix as the fireworks go off. You can see I'm happy with that
Nice
result.
work, you did well today. I think the
Reward
boss will be happy
myself
with
with a
that
sip
one.
of water. And the bosses will be happy with that. That's P3.
The Mercedes team pulled out a fantastic performance today. They should be proud. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up
There we
on that
go, on the
podium once again.
podium. We said last game we'd look forward to it, and there we are, on the podium. Looks just like me as well. And we get the champagne, look. Very, very happy with that result. Our first podium of many. Let's hope.
The standings. Ferrari continued to
There we
extend
go.
the gap
Daniel
at
Ricciardo
the top
didn't
of the
finish
table.
the race.
Meanwhile,
Big
a strong
disappointment for
weekend
him.
Red Bull this time out,
Where's
and they
Devon
improved their
Butler? Down there in
position in the
7th.
championship.
He's not impressing
Well,
much.
that was certainly an incredible
And we are
weekend of
third
racing.
in
Be sure
the
to join
driver
myself and
standings.
Ant
That would
for
be
more
a
exciting
huge
Formula One action
achievement.
soon.
Good day today. Let's
Here
have
she
your
is,
take on it.
Jenny.
Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race.
Firstly, it's great to see you. And yeah, everything just went well. We pitted well and we got lucky with Bottas's problem.
You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret?
I just feel like I'm the fastest person around this track, Jenny. I don't think anyone can really stop me. Apart from Hamilton.
It wasn't the
and Bottas,
cleanest
I
race
guess.
today, was it?
No, I made some pretty bad mistakes and I'll take the blame for that.
That was a good race for Lucas. Are you pleased to see him doing well?
Yeah, Lucas is a good mate. He defended me when Butler was being a bit of a bully. So yeah, I like Lucas.
Great. Well, that's everything.
No problem. See you tonight, yeah? That's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next week for the Chinese Grand Prix.